Transgender athletes can't play women's sports in Trump's new US. Hi, my name is Sneha Biswas and you are watching the Free Press Journal. On February 7, President Donald Trump signed an executive order aimed at banning transgender athletes from participating in girls' and women's sports. The order, titled "Keeping Men Out of Women's Sports," gives federal agencies broad authority to ensure compliance with Title IX. During the signing ceremony, Trump declared the war on women's sports is over and accused the radical left of trying to erase the concept of biological sex in favor of a militant transgender ideology. Be with me to know the full story. The executive order is the latest move in a series of actions targeting transgender rights. Trump has repeatedly signaled his commitment to reversing what he calls the transgender insanity of the previous administration. This order aligns with his stance on limiting the rights of transgender individuals, particularly in sports, and his strong views against policies supporting transgender rights. Let me tell you the key provisions of the executive order. Number 1, Title IX enforcement. The order instructs the Education Department to enforce Title IX by penalizing schools that allow transgender athletes to participate in women's sports. Schools found violating the law could lose federal funding. Number 2, penalties for non-compliance. The order gives federal agencies the power to investigate and penalize any school or athletic association that does not comply with the new interpretation of Title IX. Number 3, impact on the Olympics. The order also includes a warning to the International Olympic Committee (IOC), urging them to reconsider policies regarding transgender participation. Number 4, visa restrictions for transgender athletes. Trump's executive order extends beyond US borders as it directs the Department of Homeland Security to deny visas to men attempting to fraudulently enter the United States as women athletes for the Olympics. Is this the first law to ban transgender athletes from female sports in the US? The answer is no. The executive order signed by Trump is not the first of its kind in the United States. Over 20 Republican-led states have already passed similar laws that ban transgender athletes from participating in women's sports. Proponents of these laws argue that they are necessary to maintain fairness, claiming that transgender athletes may have a biological advantage over cisgender women in some sports. This executive order is expected to face legal challenges from civil rights organizations and transgender advocates. Many argue that the order violates constitutional rights and oversteps the authority of the president. Lawsuits challenging other Trump administration policies targeting transgender individuals have already been filed, and similar actions are likely to follow this latest order. There is a real possibility that Trump's executive order may not be implemented in the future due to legal challenges. As per reports, there are several state laws aimed at banning transgender athletes have faced legal opposition, including Idaho, West Virginia, and Arizona, where courts struck down such bans. Although similar laws have been enforced in some states, they have faced legal hurdles that prevent widespread implementation. The signaling of this executive order adds fuel to the ongoing debate over transgender rights in the US. But I want to hear from you all. Are you in favor of this? What are your thoughts on this? Shoot your views in the comment section below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Free Press Journal.